We're at gotomath.com working some calculus. We're doing some related rate problems, and we're in this section right here. This is like take 3. Had some issues earlier. We got let x and y be differentiable functions of t. It says find dy over dt when y is equal to 4x to the 7th. Now, once again, it says x and y are functions. Are functions. What? Well, anyway, they are. So there you go. What are we doing? Let's move over to the whiteboard. Everybody gather around. Let's get in the classroom. I think it's raining out here. Can we remember that? 4x to the 7th. 4x to the 7th. Let's 4x to the 7th. 4x to the 7th. And we want to find dy over dt. And my guess is it's over there by the bushes. Yeah, right. Okay, y and x are functions. We got to wrap our mind around that. Now, we're doing this implicitly, and you remember back in doing implicit differentiation, we took the derivative of y, we wrote y prime to the right of it. Well, that's the same thing we're going to do here, and we're going to do it with x also. When we take the derivative of x, we're going to write x prime next to it, but we're not going to write x prime. We're going to write another alternative, and that's dx over dt. So I'll just start here. This operator, dx over dt, says, okay, we're going to take the derivative of y with respect to t. So we're doing this to both sides. Both sides of the equation. 4x to the 7th. Alright, so take the derivative of y, and the derivative of y is 1. And then I'm going to write dy over dt, if you don't mind, is equal to. And then we take the derivative of this guy, and we end up with 28 x to the 6th, and then I'm going to write dx over dt. So that's all you have to know. That's it. There's nothing more to this. Don't make it complicated. So dy over dt, we're going to just kind of clean it up. Not much to clean up, but anyway, rewriting it, I guess. 28x to the 6th times dx over dt. So what's cool about this is we've snuck time into this equation somehow, right? So time is in the equation now. So there it is. Dy over dt is equal to 28x to the 6th times dx over dt. Now, in these problems, we're going to be given this and maybe be given this and asked to solve for x, or we'll be given x and dx over dt and asked to solve for y. This stuff is done, we're just talking about it more generally here, and we might be even asked to find dx over dt, I think, in some of these problems, but which means you just solve for dx over dt in this equation. Alright, so there it is. Let's move over to back to the tree and click on the answer here. And I believe that's what we should have there. 28x to the 6th times dx over dt. So that was pretty simple. Okay, just take it for what it's worth. When you take the derivative of y, you write dy dt next to it. And take the derivative of x, write dx dt next to it. However, we may be talking about some different variables like volume and height and width and length and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. Now remember where you are. We are at gotomath.com, and we were in this section right here. So just click this button and this problem will eventually come up. Okay, and be careful. One more thing, be careful what this says right here. It may say find dx over dt, and if it does, well then we'd have to solve for dx over dt in this equation. Alright, see you there. Bye.